Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all already know who this is. This is Ron the freaking Don. And I'm here today to bring you a video about a very devastating tragedy of a natural disaster of Hurricane Helene that has devastated the states of Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee. Has devastated over 30 counties in North Carolina. And the sad part about it is the response from the federal government, aka the Biden-Harris administration. Now, the reason why I'm bringing the political component to this video, because a similar situation has happened back in 2005 during Hurricane Katrina, when Bush had a similar response to what the Biden-Harris response was in this case. Yes, the similar response in regards to Fema. Fema has done a disastrous job of distributing funds and resources during Katrina and doing a disastrous job of providing funds now. How people down in the natural disaster area of Hurricane Helene, how people are getting rejected for FEMA checks. Not only that, the victims are only receiving $750 in the FEMA check. Last time I checked, you need a lot more than that in order to survive. I don't think that's going to do any good. And who knows when they're going to distribute the next round of checks. If they even distribute a next round of checks. Now, another similarity to Katrina in regards to Helene, to this situation, is the fact that they have responded, the Biden-Harris has responded 7 days later. A later response than the one Bush provided back in 2005 during Katrina. And also, just like Bush did, the Biden-Harris administration just gave Ukraine another $8 billion in military assistance to Ukraine. So that's a total around of over $100 billion so far of our taxpayer dollars has been distributed to Ukraine. Well, why does this tax dollars go to the American people, FEMA, and people getting their checks, the victims of Hurricane Helene getting their checks? So this is another classic case of putting America last. And just like Bush with distributing money to Ukraine, Bush also distribute money to Iraq during that time, to Iraq, Afghanistan, and other foreign affairs at that time. So there's another similarity with between Bush administration and the Biden-Harris administration. So why is it time in and time again we have these presidents, the federal government has put the American people last? And guess what? The reason why FEMA ran out of money was because they gave $1 billion to the illegal immigrants. How sad is that? See, Trump, you can say what you want about Trump. He ain't my favorite person in the world either, but at least he put America first. The Biden administration put America last. Matter of fact, that should be Kamala Harris' campaign slogan. America last. Talk about we're going forward. No. It should be we put America last. That's exactly what her administration is doing. How it took a week to respond. And here's a racial. Let's bring a racial component to this. North Carolina has a lot of black people. South Carolina has a lot of black people. Georgia has a lot of black people. Florida, so does Florida. So could her response be due to the fact, her delayed response could be due to the fact that these are black communities that it's hurting, that her delayed response has negatively impacted the black community. Because all these states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee has a black population, a high black population. So just like Bush, her response was delayed and it had a negative impact on the black community, just like George Bush. So it's sad that this administration has similarities to Bush, to the Bush administration. That's why this video is called, Kamala's Katrina. That's not the headline, that's not the headline of this video, but that's what the concept of the picture is. That's what the concept of this video is. Kamala's Katrina. So, however, this should be good news to the Trump campaign, because just like Bush, Kamala Harris is going to tank in the polls. Just like Bush. Just like Bush's approval rating after Katrina, due to his response to Katrina, Kamala Harris is going to tank in the polls, which is going to lead to a victory for Trump and his campaign. So, just in case y'all didn't know, if Trump becomes president, which he probably will after this incident, when Trump becomes president, it's going to be due to this disaster, to her delayed response, and it's going to be nobody else's fault but hers. And Biden as well, for endorsing her. But anyway, that'll be all, folks. That'll be it for this video. And if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I will catch y'all in my next video as campaign trail continues. Peace.